Peace be with you. Welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is the first time that you're coming across the channel, welcome. Come on in. Hey there, hi there, hello there. Whatever energy you decide to come in, I hope you're supporting yourself in that energy. I pray you come in discerning what you need to and what you do not. Just leave it on the table for somebody else to take. Nevertheless, if you're returning back to the channel, then baby, you are my beautiful soul tribe. I love you. I miss you. I just am so happy that we are here together again. Look at us shining so brightly, really standing in the promises that the Creator has promised us. Standing and or holding true to those promises by way of virtues and by way of decent and in order character, right? When you're decent and in order, you don't have to worry about all the other stuff. Even though most times, yeah, there's a 99.9% chance that a lot of the other stuff shows up in spiritual court, even if you're not about that life, right? Meaning that karmic life, for those of you that needed me to explain that. But nevertheless, come on in, bring in your spring water. This is Hallows Eve, Halloween, the rising of the dead. A lot of people are playing in the darkness, trick or treat. Which one will you meet? Nobody really knows. You know me, I just kind of stay in alignment with what it is that God wants me to do. No matter the holiday, no matter the day of the week, no matter the moon cycle, I know that the Creator of all things is making things happen in a way that is to benefit those who are obedient and or who hearken to the instructions. Oh, we almost went to church, didn't we? We are the church. Surprise. Somebody's like, oh, I went back to church. Oh, did you? Did you find yourself there? Okay. Yeah, we are the church. What are you talking about? A lot of people got caught up with giving more credit to a building, a person, a place, a pastor, a choir than they did their relationship with the Creator of all things. It's out of order. Stay in divine order. Now, let me tell you something. I actually do like really good churches, but I like going to really good establishments anyway, where there's singing and dancing. And baby, when the music comes, oh, I am that one. I'm up, I'm dancing, I'm singing. A lot of people don't know that I come from a long line of ministers on my father's side. And then on my mother's side, they're like a long line of voodoo witches and black magic. And here I am. To say that I picked a side, you know, I picked a side real quick, baby. Because I was like, yo, I remember when I was like 22 and I had a dream. I was like, you mean to tell me I'm the one that has to break these curses? Why? You can't send nobody else. This is what I told the Creator at 22 years old. Yeah. I was like, why? How did these two people end up together? It's crazy because both their mothers were witches. Isn't that crazy? My mom and my dad's mom, they both were witches. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought this was the Christian side. And that's when I realized you got to know God for yourself. Because then I found out that some of the preachers on my daddy's side was warlocks. I said, okay, game over. What I thought I believed, what I thought I understood by way of religion, spirituality, I learned very early on, baby. There is one Creator of all things. I don't care what you think you call yourself, who you think you are, what you think it is. And some people are like, oh no, you know, all the answers are in the Holy Quran. Oh no, all the answers are in the Bible. Oh no. And then we found out that there were missing books in the Bible, that they didn't give us the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And then some people are going into church and they're sitting there like something's missing. Most of the people that come and get readings are people that are from the church. Yeah. Why? Because they understand the script. In Ephesians, I give some of you the gifts of seeing spirit, hearing spirits, channeling energy. But it also says in one of the scriptures not to go to see fortune tellers. Well, listen, if you really read that scripture the way you need to, you're going to find the answer, or maybe one of the answers that you need to support that scripture that got a lot of people confused about people like me is in one of the missing books of the Bible. I don't know. Seek and ye shall find. You're on a journey. Nobody should isolate you to one way of being, ideology, philosophy. Listen, you are the God of your own life by way and permission of the Creator of all, who said that I made you little gods of the bigger God, and I give you dominion over the earth. to trample upon the scorpions, right? You have power, wonder-working power. You got it. So when people come in thinking all kinds of ways and, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Oh, no, well, first I was going to, you know, go and get crowned in Ephah. And then I decided that's not what I wanted. And then I got crowned and they tried to kill me. Like, there's a lot going on. Listen, let me just tell you something from my own personal experience. And I've been through a lot of groups. I've been a traveler by way of how the Most High has divinely orchestrated my steps. And I was always able to get the meat and spit out the bones. And at the end of the day, if it doesn't lead you back to you and source of all things, it's something that's come to kill, steal, and destroy your own mindset, your own way of thinking, your own way of being. And that in itself is a form of spiritual slavery, okay? You'll always be up under somebody else's opinion of what it is that you're supposed to be doing. Now, some things are just common sense. Like I said, there's simple rules, you know, simple rules that I do believe in. I do love the laws of Mayat. I think they're absolutely fantastic. I also believe that they are comparable to the 10 Commandments. These are simple human rules. Don't kill nobody. Don't lie. Don't steal. It's sad that we have to put these laws into place to remind people of who they need to be spiritually on an ethical level. Okay, well, listen, come on in. Let's go ahead and get this spiritual work. This is the prerequisite to the reading. Holy Spirit, my beautiful divine ancestors, apostles, prophets that came before us and prophesied that we, the oracles, would be here at this time on this day. It is written. They spoke of us years ago. They spoke of us at the beginning of the earth, and here we are. So when somebody says, who the hell do you think you are? Well, I'll tell you who the heaven I am. I got every right to be here, just like the trees, the stars, the birds, the dogs, and everybody over there, and them over there, and me right here. I have a right to be here because it was divinely orchestrated when the Most High blew breath into the first human being that I would be here at this time. So shall it be. I've been through many, many lifetimes. Some people don't believe in that. Well, somebody got to believe in something. So figure out what it is that you believe in and stick to it. I support you in the energy. Let's go ahead and get into the spiritual work. My beautiful angels, Archangel Michael, you know what? You are just a beautiful creation that God gave us. And we're so grateful for you because you whoop ass on our behalf. Yeah, you always are coming and putting your neck on Satan's neck. Not your neck, your foot, I meant to say, your sword. Give me a little neck, why don't you? Yeah, listen, Archangel Michael's like, what? Who is this? What is this? Why is this? The devil is showing up as the devil. This is based on desires, worldly desires. A lot of us had to balance out by way of being real, right? You can be too far in the spirit realm and forget about your earthly matters. You could be too far in the earth and forget about your spiritual side. This is why it's called balance. This is why I believe that the spirit and the flesh together occupy the same space for at least a certain amount of time so that they can learn duality, balance, right? Okay. I've denounced a lot of this darkness. I'm going to be honest. I'm not of the world for the most part. I'm not perfect, but at the same time, there are some things that are very, very easy for me not to do anymore. Okay. So for people that are struggling to stop doing something that you know you need to stop doing, that could be, you know, don't eat dairy, stop being promiscuous, stop laying down with 4, 5, 6 people in a day, in a month, in a whatever that is that you feel you need to stop doing, that you can't stop doing, that has now become your God. Okay. Any person, place, or thing that you cannot stop doing has now become a problem. Why? Because you're putting that before anything and you're saying, I can't control this desire to have this. Codependent energy, addictive energy. It's not going to hurt anybody but you. If you don't stop it, nobody will know. Only you and the creator of all things. But it could very well lead you to a place that is just not good. Mentally, spiritually, physically. Nine of Pentacles, something's coming in real fast by way of desires, okay? Again, a lot of us spent a lot of time in the spirit realm, working on our spirit man, working on our spirit woman, molding that new being, right? That new way of being, molding ourselves is what I was going to say, or allowing ourselves to be molded by the creator as we co-create with the creator of all things, right? It is a joint effort. Right? Why? Because you have to surrender to the divine plan of your life in order to co-create with the creator of all things. Judgment is here, though, and it's very, very fair. A lot of people thought it was a joke. Well, Not so much. They're not laughing. They're definitely crying. Whew, somebody had to take their life by the spiritual balls. Somebody had to take their life by the spiritual balls, and the somebodies are us. And we decided, hey, you know what? If I'm going to be the one that has to walk this walk and live this life, then I need to make sure that I adhere to what it is that my higher self is telling me to do. Because the spirit in you always knows the way, even when the flesh gets distracted, right? By people, places, things, desires, sex, drugs, whatever this is that you know you don't need to be doing no more. You better quit playing with yourself, and you better quit playing with spirit. Because I promise you, if you don't get it right, you'll be back again. If your life is full of sin, don't you know you'll be back again? Tina Marie, shout out to Deja Vu. Shout out to I've Been Here Before. Ten of Swords, everything is fine, baby. Okay? Everything is fine. This human experience that you thought was so devastating, this human experience that you thought was here to annihilate you and annihilate your purpose and your drive and your birthright and your destiny, could not even touch your spirit. I know it felt like it did, didn't it? When you got stabbed in the back by that cousin, that mother, that sister, that friend, that person that you thought was going to be with you to the end. Yeah, I know. Some of you got stabbed in the back by your own children, betrayed, led astray, bamboozled. Okay, we get it. We hear it. But guess what? None of these swords touched your spirit, touched your soul. I just heard. It was the physical body that absolutely went through some form of long suffering, though. It was really, really hard, wasn't it? It hurt. You felt it in your physical body. Some of those things resulted in diseases. Okay. Some people couldn't let go of resentment and went to the doctor and found out that they had cancer. Okay. Let's get into the metaphysics of it, right? Because the Most High says, I've given you something for everything that ails you. I've given you a natural alternative for that. That's written in the scripture, right? What is this? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the breadcrumb offers. People are paranoid now because you can see through it and you're protecting yourself. It is wise to come in and protect yourself. Why? Because you have a new beginning and it's really, really good. You're in the land of milk and honey. Yes, we are. The Ace of Wands is here. There's a new beginning and it requires for you to be smarter, wiser, to be very strategic, if you will, by way of how you move. Again, remember, you're not required to be the same person twice. And now that you've accepted that, now that you understand that, now that you've surrendered to that idea by way of how the Creator sees you, you are now being more mindful of where you put your energy, who you share what with, and you're listening to your instincts, no longer second guessing yourself. If you got on this train where you started to doubt your own power and or ensue fear within yourself for whatever reason, you're going to need to come up out of that emotion and or that illusion and just lovingly guide yourself right on back to the tracks and stay the course. Stand at your post and remember your destiny. Why? Because that's not of God. Confusion is of the devil. Satan is the author of confusion. Okay, Ace of Wands. My beautiful angels, show me what I need to see. Why is that Ace of Wands here, my beautiful guardian angels? Shout out to the apostles. Shout out to the ascended masters. Yeah, we appreciate you because your Nine of Cups is here. That's why Spirit says. And you are the High Priestess. You could have gone from some type of lack mindset, okay? After leaving people in the Five of Pentacles, which represents spiritual poverty, leaving people out in the cold. For those of you that don't know what the Five of Pentacles is, this represents financial lack, spiritual poverty, being left out in the cold, being left behind. After you left these people behind, you're required to leave behind also an old mindset that went along with these people, places, and things. I've said that before, but for some reason, I just feel as though I need to reiterate that again here in spiritual court. This is what Spirit is telling me. Okay, you are the High Priestess. We're walking as such. I can't hold my head up with this crown on. I have to sit up upright. I have to be upright. I have to be decent and in order. And to this level, with this capacity of spiritual protection and or understanding by way of wisdom, it should be easy to do. If somebody comes along and deviates you from this, then this was never really rooted in anything. It was just kind of woulda, coulda, shoulda, I think. I don't know. No, when you're rooted in the truth, that Ace of Swords energy, when you're rooted in what it is that the Creator is telling you, and you know for a fact where you're going based on having divine discernment, okay? Clarity, clear vision, direct connection with the Creator, There is really nothing that can come along, and make you deviate from this Nine of Cups energy. Okay, even if it smells good, looks good, whatever good, okay. You've been through those levels, right? You've been through the dark night of the soul. You've been in the dead of the night too, by yourself, laying there having to deal with decisions that you made that you instinctually felt you should not have done. And then you said, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Something was telling me not to let this person into my life. I felt it. Okay, cool. Bet. I'm going to take this one on the chin. That's cool. But now I know moving forward, if I'm faced with something again where I have my instincts telling me something, I will be obedient to that. And this is how you stop hitting the brick wall. And this is how you hit the yellow brick road and move forward. Okay, well, listen, don't hit the brick wall, but definitely twerk on down the yellow brick road. Die. The Nine of Cups, that was so cheesy. Can we just have a moment for my McCheesy ass commercial break? Wasn't that cheesy with extra cheese, especially coming from the lady that's trying to stop dairy? Isn't that something, trying to stop? Am I really serious about it? I'm trying. Oh, no, Neff, if you really want to do it, you're going to do it. Stop trying. Nevertheless, Nine of Cups is here. Wishes being fulfilled. Queen of Wands, listen. Queen of Wands and this King of Cups, listen, they keep coming up, whoever this is, fire and water. I just feel like a lot of people are learning something from the opposite. Like if you're a water sign, you're getting a lot of good lessons that you should have learned and or are learning from fire signs. This could be about passion. This could be about confidence and vice versa from the fire signs. Because again, these are two very powerful elements. Water can drown you. Water can also purify you, cleanse you, quench your thirst as well. But it can also cause a tsunami if you get the hell up out of hand. But then you got the Queen of Wands, which is fire sign energy. Okay. Fire can keep you warm. Fire represents desire. It can also destroy and or get rid of things that no longer serve a purpose. Okay. One must be wise in what we decide does not serve a purpose anymore by way of the process of elimination. It has to be real clear, especially when you're sitting with self and understanding the larger scheme of things. Let's get into this reading. Did we get into the reading yet, y'all? Or did I just go on a tangent? I kind of feel like Spirit just kind of took me on a tangent. Oh, Holy Spirit, my beautiful ancestors, please put a shield of protection to the back, the front, the top, the side of me, and the beautiful divine collective. Yeah, this was about letting yourself out of this prison. Eight of Swords means self-imposed imprisonment. It means feeling trapped. Excuse me. It means feeling trapped for reasons that maybe you didn't want to admit you were wanting to still stay trapped to, right? So how much longer do you talk about the guy that hurt you? How much longer do you sit in the energy of knowing that this friend was not really your friend? Is it 1 more year, 2 more years, 3 more years, 4 more years? How long? How long do you get upset and putting your joy on hold, right? Waiting for judgment to come down and or karma to be given to somebody. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this very, very clearly. My recommendation, however, you do have free will. Do not, please, put your joy, your blessings on hold, waiting for somebody to get what it is that you feel the universe needs to give them. Because that too is a mental trick. That too keeps you in a prison. Don't become a narcissist trying to get rid of a narcissist. Let it go. But how? This person did this to me. They stabbed me in the back. They slept with my man. They stole money from me. They this, and this, and this, and this, and that. Listen, let it go. Know what's in your control to control, and what you can't control, surrender it to spirit. This is really a test of you trusting in a higher power. That's all this is about. How much do you trust, or will you take this into your own hands? Because taking this into your own hands is only going to get your hands dirty. And why would you do that when you're the high priestess? You really don't have to do too much of anything, with the exception of keep walking and being a great example of what divinity looks like, period. The universe is saying, I ain't missed nobody. Don't trip. Potato chip. Don't trip with no luggage either. Don't go on these trips, baby, and get stuck and trying to figure out how the hell you took a lot of your time by accident and or deliberately paying attention to somebody else getting their karma instead of getting your 9 of Cups. Wondering why your enemy has moved on, gotten married. You like, oh my God, I can't believe this. This person's gotten married. This person moved on. They just act like they didn't just dog my life out. They just act like they didn't do. Listen, Spirit is saying, I don't miss a damn beat. Don't you worry, but that's what you get for watching. You shouldn't have been watching anyway. Why are you even waiting for somebody to get some type of karma? Don't do that. Oh, trust me, but karma is real and she is spinning the block. Trust me, she is. And by the time it happens, you probably won't even give a damn. I had people that did stuff to me. I don't even give a damn. And I look back and I heard about them. They're like, yeah, did you hear about such and such? I'm like, damn, really? It's crazy because I had already healed from whatever they had put me through. That by the time I heard whatever they were going through, because I don't speak on nobody's karma to that extent that I give a damn like that no more. I had to learn that lesson too. I was like, wow. I can't say that I cared, but I can't say that it made me happy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's sometimes there's a little maliciousness in there saying, oh, I hope they get their karma. You know, no, everybody gets what they deserve. Trust and believe that. The magician is here. And some people just get forgiveness because they really are sorry. Maybe they were under the influence. Maybe they were, you know, doing things to you based on how they felt about themselves. And now they're having to deal with themselves. Karma plays out in very interesting ways. But how that happens is something that's left to the divine to implement that rule, implement that law, implement that energy, right? You're just the vessel. Your job is to go about your life, be the best that you can, enjoy your life, do your best to find something that really makes you happy and do more of it every day. The magician, black magic. Let's see why that's here. That's current energy. Why is the magician in reverse? Dark energy. Ooh, wee. Dark energy. Ooh, okay. So what you're going to find is that a lot of people that attacked your union, speaking of karma, see, this is what I get. Somebody getting karma. Let's just have a commercial break. Somebody's getting an ass tax. Okay, 4 of Wands. Somebody did black magic against your union. So now they could be going through something. This is as above, so below. What they put out, they absolutely got. Yeah. Somebody is trying their best to be strong in the middle of this karma. But they know that it's because of you, divine being. Ooh, this wanted to flip over, which is loss of power. It just dropped out of my hand and it fell in reverse, which represents loss of power. Somebody knows that the reason why they're going through whatever they're going through is because of you, divine being. Whoever this is. They can't get away from it. I just heard they won't get far. Somebody really was... I feel like somebody had a decent life, but they just did this to abuse their power. Like they saw you in a union and just wanted to be the only one that was married, only one that was happy, the only one that was in their wishes to be fulfilled. And so somebody tried their hand at black magic and did a breakup spell on a divine union and something to take your power. Yeah, they sure did. And now this is exactly what's happening in their life. And they know that it's because of you. You could be getting interesting traffic to your social media. You should, you know, really just kind of be mindful of that. Okay. Somebody was really projecting a lot of confusion. They didn't want you to figure out that it was them. This could have been a friend. This could have been several people. 3 of Pentacles represents somebody discussing your life, discussing your journey, discussing your path, very preoccupied with your life. Now that you are no longer preoccupied with karma playing out and you've really surrendered it, somebody's now preoccupied with you and obsessed. Whereas before, I think they really got off on putting on a show for you or posting stuff that they knew you were looking at, you know, maybe to make you feel like they were living this life and you were getting the shitty end of the stick. All the while behind the scenes, they were doing black magic over you. While you were going through a very vulnerable time of the dark night of the soul. Yeah, this is heavy betrayal. You could have been in a financial restraint or maybe something happened. Anybody that's walked the high priestess path knows that some shit had to get cleared out. A lot of us had to go through the 5 of Pentacles in order to get to the 10 of Pentacles. Let's keep it above. We had to walk away from whole houses, people, places, jobs, relationships, like all kinds of stuff, old versions of ourselves. So somebody caught you right in that transition and felt, oh, perfect. This is the perfect time to attack this person because they're very, very vulnerable. Yeah, This person could be going through some health issues, okay? Whoever this person is, whoever these people are, somebody really did try to do some black magic over you, though. But again, just going back to what I said in hindsight, you're preoccupied with what it is you're supposed to be doing for the creative all things and really adhering to the discipline that it takes in order to do that. Okay? Now the tables have turned. Somebody is really preoccupied with you and what you have going on. The tables have turned. The wheel of fortune is turning, churning, being fair, balancing things out. It's very, very fair, though. It's not a prejudiced karma. It's honest. Why did that just come up here? Because Spirit says the tables are turning fast. Yeah, this is silent competition. Somebody that's been silently competing with you every step of the way. Every time you do something, they want to do it. Or if you felt like every time you tried to do something and something would, you know, come out of nowhere, right? And you're like, what's going on? Did somebody project some magic over me? This is not about giving this glory or giving the devil any glory or giving it any power. This is about energy. Somebody was manipulating the energy behind your life, behind the scenes, being very sneaky. But now I'm being told they can't do this anymore because whatever you were supposed to go through, you went through and you mastered it. And now you're at High Priestess energy and somebody's trying to figure out how. Yeah, somebody really wanted to make things hard for you. Black magic and 4 of Wands. You could have gone through a divorce. But here's the thing. If they did black magic over your union, they did you a favor. That was not a divine being. That stuff don't work on divine beings. They caught you in a relationship with the karmic that you could have possibly thought was your person. And they very well could have been a twin flame, but they weren't where you were. Yeah, breakup right here. Somebody was sneaky and deceptive, doing some type of chaos magic. Yeah, because one of you was not as evolved, okay? And I believe it was obviously the person that's not the High Priestess. Now, 3 of Swords is a breakup. Somebody could be going through breakups in their family and their life. Something about them getting exactly what they put out. Somebody didn't think that they was eventually going to get exactly what they put out. Somebody was doing this for a really long time. 7 of Swords is sneaky and deceptive. Somebody thought they were getting away with something. Now somebody's lurking and or spying, okay? They could have gone through a divorce, infidelity, like everything that they wished for you the moment you surrendered. How you felt about what they did, what you knew, what you didn't know. Maybe some of this is coming out to you now and you're like, oh, I didn't know this person was doing it. Oh, that's where it was coming from. Or maybe you did know. It doesn't matter. Either way, you've surrendered a lot of things to get to this seat. You had to drop some things off. You had to surrender a certain idea of what you thought life was really about by way of what you had to go through. Yeah. Somebody's ass is all over the place. I cannot make it up. Spirit is saying this is the truth. You found out the truth and still you're okay. You're like, everything is fine. You sitting up here in this Hierophant seat. What? You ain't got it to take the doggone Hierophant. Can we just have a commercial break? Aren't these cards gorgeous? I just think they're magnificent. I love these cards. They make my work just go so well. They make me happy. Look at this. You're coming up as the High Priestess, Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. And somebody somewhere is really going through it. Like they're real quiet about it too. Somebody is like, somebody broke up. Some type of household, a family, something. But again, they did you a favor. Black magic only works in situations where you're either, you know, in a karmic relationship. You could have thought that was your person. Maybe you were married to that person. Somebody knew that wasn't your divine counterpart, because true divine counterparts, they're not subjected to this energy. This don't work on real divine counterparts. Okay. Even if you had children out of a situation and things went awry, there was conflict, magic or whatever, somebody caught you in the dark night of the soul, which is why they were able to somehow affect you if you felt it. But even now, you're understanding why you had to go through it. There's a level of surrendering and accepting at this point. Dang, you surrendered it. You understand the assignments. You went within. I cannot make it up. You're like, it's all good. And then you started to stand in your power. And you're like, yo, wait a minute. Okay, so nothing can harm me? You mean to tell me that even the weapons that are formed against me won't prosper? Even the gossip that is formed against me won't prosper? Somebody wanted your power. Yeah, I cannot make it up. Whatever this is, listen, there was a huge injustice towards you because somebody kept going beyond the time that they were allowed to go. Like the enemy was being used by the creator of all things to show you something about yourself. Basically, how to conquer the enemy on the inside of you. You could have had some karmic debt from a previous life that needed to be cleared out. Whatever this is not just a one lifetime type of an energy. Somebody carried this over from a previous lifetime. Justice is in the reverse. Somebody is really going through it, and somebody's going through a damn divorce. Damn. Somebody is trying to clean up whatever they got to clean up to just try to get their life back on track. I just heard the cleanup woman. Okay. Well, 9 of Swords, sleepless nights, stressed out. Because the tables have turned completely. Yeah, I can't make it up. I won't ever make it up. I ain't got to. Somebody could be watching you shine. Watching you take on this star status energy. Okay. Are you writing a book? Are you something that you're doing that's going to get public notoriety? A lot of us are really walking in that path. Yeah, what is this? Lord have mercy. The Tower is here. This person's under severe judgment. Severe judgment. These people, I'm getting 5 to 6 people, maybe as many as 9. Okay, these could be people from high school, the past, people that you could still be connected to on social media, whatever that is. Listen. Somebody is psychic and intuitive, though, on this side. And I'm not surprised if you're the High Priestess. Queen of Cups energy, caring, loving, kind, balance. Here we go again with this Queen of Wands. This is a divine union. We got the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. And we got the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands here that fell out. This is a divine union that's destined to be happy. 10 of Cups, they're supposed to be together. Somebody knew that you had this coming in. And they've done this to you every step of the way. Like if you were just getting into relationships, you just like, I'm just tired of people using me. It's because you were going through some type of karmic cycle. This is why you are attracting karmic lovers that appeared to be the one, but they were the one for that time because there's something that you needed to learn about yourself, period. Any High Priestess knows that. If there's a High Priestess somewhere and you still mad about something that somebody did, baby, you're not a High Priestess. This is ultimately surrendering all that has happened, finding peace with it to get to this point of High Priestess and Hierophant. You have to, because the Ace of Swords is here and you're walking in the truth. You don't have time, room, or space. And why squander your energy towards situations that have already happened with people that you consciously chose at the time because you were supposed to? Somebody wanted you to stay in a karmic cycle and keep choosing karmic lovers. And the fact that now their life is in shambles. They're going through a divorce. They're going through sleepless nights, losing their mind, breaking up, divorce here in spiritual court. Everybody knows. The fact that you know that they know you know is really tearing them up in the middle of the night. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know what to say. They wanted you ostracized. They wanted people to go away from you. They could have gossiped about you. Everything's been illuminated. Something that you do for work. You could be a spiritual practitioner. I keep saying this is going to be the year of the spiritual practitioners, that we're coming from behind the scenes, that we're like, look, they're like, oh my God, y'all are devil worshipers. Yeah. Talk to spirit about it, boo. I'm here to be about my Father's work. I don't have time for your weird ass projections, your crazy ass, demonic ass ideologies with you trying to get people to believe that my gift is something that I'm supposed to be ashamed of. That time is gone, baby. That time is over. Welcome to the new world. Something that you do for work. You are a spiritual practitioner. Okay. You could do tarot. You do tarot. I see it. Look, Queen of Cups, psychic. Whoever this King of Wands is, okay, this is a divine masculine, divine feminine, divine masculine relationship where you two are supposed to work together. The Hierophant. This is a marriage. Somebody went and tried to do something again to block it. And spirit could have warned them because they've gotten away with so much in the past behind black magic. And it's like every time they would do it, spirit would clear it out. Spirit would clear it out. Kept clearing it out, clearing it out. And this one time, baby, the Lovers is here. The Lovers is here, baby. The Lovers is here. Two people shining in the limelight, slowly approaching one another. Okay? You're going to start to see a lot of these healthy unions come into play. And I'm so glad about it. I'm so glad. A lot of lifetimes to get to this point. This is what I heard. People from the past still sitting up, waging war, trying to do whatever. And they having whole tower moments. Okay. Like I said, somebody over here could be sick. Somebody wished some type of sickness on you. Somebody's obsessed. Wow. What else do we need to see, Spirit? Yep. Somebody wished it on you and now they're sad. Yep. They're facing death, like a real death. Somebody wished some type of sickness on you. Okay. They were very specific by the disease that they wanted you to have. Remember, with every dis-ease goes some type of unhealed emotion. And somebody is really, really losing their shit. Somebody thought they had outsmarted you. They know that you've gone cold on them. King of Swords, you cut these people off. Like one slice, one dice. That was it. You didn't give them 1-2 swings of the sword. You gave them one freaking swing and knocked out the entire group. And you're like, adios, arrivederci, 5 of Cups. Now they're mourning. Now they're grieving because somebody knows that death is coming. And somebody knows it's going to be long and painful because of what they wish for you. Somebody knows it. They're trying to figure out how to come back in. Okay, these are friends, people that, you know, on the surface, hey girl, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? They're spying, they're gossiping, they're watching, trying to see if their work worked. Their magic is not working. They did a lot of projection. I'm getting a lot of projection to try to hold you back. Queen of Pentacles could be significant. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody wanted to win at all costs. Heavy on the Capricorn energy. January, I just heard. Wow, Queen of Swords. Could be an Aquarius involved. Gemini, I don't know what this is. Or you could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Take what resonates. Yeah, these are hidden enemies. Your angels are on it, though. Your angels are backing these people up. Somebody went to Nigeria or something like that. Here we go, right here. Yeah, somebody is not from here. Somebody could have, excuse me, they could have Nigerian families. Somebody went and petitioned somebody in another country to do some type of work. Obviously, they don't like the fact that this is coming out. But listen, this is spiritual court. Everything comes out. Deal with my Abba. Deal with my angels when it comes to that. The moon is here. Somebody's trying to figure out how the hell you figured this out. Somebody went to a distance to do some type of death magic on you. Somebody that wanted to come in or present themselves to be a friend. This is somebody that was presenting themselves to be a friend. Now they're stuck with their past investments. Damn. Excuse me. Somebody was very specific. Whoever they talked to at a distance, okay, they were very specific of how they wanted you to die and how they wanted to end your life. And they were waiting for the news. And now they've come to check to see if their work has panned out and or come into fruition. It absolutely has not. Wow. Show me this person at a distance. Who's the worker? Yeah, I cannot make it up. The card fell just like that. And that's exactly how I'm going to take it. Can't make it up. A dark-ass high priestess. Somebody that works in the dark. Does dark magic. Yep. Temperance is here. Could have been a fire sign that petitioned somebody to do this. Whatever this is, they prayed real hard and they paid a pretty penny. Somebody is up the creek without a paddle. They absolutely are. They went to a distance. Show me this person. Who is this person? Just to finish out the story. Because now the practitioner is the one that's holding the ball of karma. Yeah, this was done in the past. Somebody did something in the past. Something was to have happened by now. It should have happened by now. This is what they're saying. This death, this whatever. But you went through a lot of hard times because of this magic. Like you definitely felt some of it. Okay, but even still, you were being divinely guided by spirit. Somebody felt that like it was their job to break you down, break your ego down. Somebody really judged you, misunderstood your confidence, and felt that they had the right to humble you. Yeah. Show me what else I need to see, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Somebody's a coward, though, because they went and paid somebody else to do this to get them caught up. Yeah. Knight of Swords. Somebody didn't like your confidence. Somebody didn't like the fact that you were moving forward on your journey and just basically wanted to stop you. And now they're weighed down. They're weighed down. The practitioner's weighed down, and anybody else that they collaborated with. Somebody could be trying to tap into your energy and getting their ass waxed. I just heard somebody tried to tap into your energy and threw up. Ooh, these cards are all over the place. Ooh, wee. Somebody did not listen to their instincts. The Hermit is here in reverse. Somebody did not listen to their instincts to do this yet again. I feel like what happened was they did this. They saw that it was, you know, causing some type of mishap in your life. This is very powerful magic. These are people, again, I'm getting Nigeria, y'all. I'm getting some weird names, letters. I just see names. So whoever's name this is so damn long, I can't even pronounce it. But whatever it is, okay, somebody went somewhere to have this done.